October Red back with what I'm going to say is probably one of the most underrated fighters. We've had a conversation off camera. Zack Chelli, welcome back.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You're out again for what seems to be a little bit of a quiet run. Lerone Richards disappeared, I don't know, got injured, whatever. We saw you out against Sims Jr. Talk to us about that fight, because I haven't caught up with you from then. The expectation everyone had was he was going to win. I will put my hands up. I will say I was one of them. But talk us through that fight, Zack.
Yeah, everyone thought he'd win. He came from America, was it 23 fights, 20 knockouts. People thought I'd get stopped. People he had too much skill. He came from the Kronk's gym, right? So people thought I wouldn't be able to do it. But I trust myself. I know my style. I know I can adapt. I got plan A to Z. And that's all it was. I believed in myself. And I proved people wrong. A lot of people afterwards, they come out to me, Zack, I actually thought he'd lose. And I'm like, but then I heard people saying, oh, he wasn't a real Sims. But I'm like, come on. They're going to say that anyway, right? No matter who you fight. I just dominated him. That was it.
When you talk about dominating him, you went in the first bell goals, you get in there. You probably used what everyone said as white noise. You're not really on that. You want to see what he's going to bring in the ring. How did it start off? Talk us through that first round, and how did you know, like, quite confidently when you're in there, hold on, this is mine?
I was actually quite confident in the beginning, but then an hour before the fight, George Groves comes up to me and he says to me, Zack, I brought Sims over to spar me from America. He's really good. He's a puncher. He gives it all his worst. I was like, George, why are you telling me this? So I was then changing my, I was thinking, what's going on? I was like, is this going to be a hard fight? I was like, then I said, no, I pray to Allah. I'm going to get that victory. I've done my prayers. I've done my hard work. I'm going to win. In the ring, I remember first round, I threw my right. I missed. He was smiling at me. I was thinking, mate, don't worry. I'm just testing out the distance. I'm going to catch you afterwards. And then after the 2 rounds, he stopped smiling, and that was it. I knew I won from there.
Yeah, forgive me. Sorry. Happy Eid Mubarak. I do apologise. Busy season for yourself. So as the fight went on then, talk to us about that. Like, he was smiling, he had that confidence. You was like, no, I'm just finding my distance. Talk us through it.
Yeah, because the first 3 shots, we went in the ring, round 1. He threw a jab, I threw a jab, both missed. But I threw my right, like, trying to hurt him. I just missed him by a bit, and he stepped back. He started smiling at me, like, oh, is that what you got? Or you're never going to catch me. I was like, relax, bro. It's going to get you. It's going to get you. The right will get you eventually. And then after I started catching him, the smiles went away. I saw him slowly drop. And I remember on round 8, his trainer said to him, Sims, you got to knock him out. You're losing. You have to knock him out. And that's why on round 8, he gave everything. And in my mind, I was thinking, all right, I'll let him just waste his energy. That's why I was just going with the flow. And after that, after he threw me on the floor, I was thinking, all right, he's done now. He tried his best. I won the fight.
That victory, and then we move on to the next fight, the fight that you're having on Saturday. Talk to us a little bit about your opponent, Zack, because I'm not too au fait with who he is.
It was actually meant to be with Mark Heffron for the British title. But Mark Heffron pulled out 2 weeks ago.
Right, so you've literally just swapped opponents.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. It's been 2 weeks. So this guy's had noticed. Same here. I just found out 2 weeks I'll be fighting him. Because Mark Heffron pulled out from an injury, a Lerone Richards injury. And then they changed another guy. His name's Mark Jeffers. 15 fights, 15 wins, unbeaten. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Have you looked at him and what do you think about him, as in, like, his strengths to make it your fight?
I don't know. I think he's pretty basic. I mean, he said the same thing to me. I saw him do an interview the other day. He said, I'm pretty basic and he'll probably knock me out. But fair enough. That's what he always say. But I'm looking forward to him, seeing what he got, and switch it up.
Zack, can I ask, why do you think it is that you give off this, I don't know, and I can't even say it's an aura, because I've seen what you've done in the ring. But what is it when people are always kind of like doubtful of what you can actually do? What is that, Zack?
Honestly, I don't know. I think it's because maybe it's my style. When I fight, it looks like I'm just going in. I leave myself open, but it's all technical. I'd catch them back. I don't know, maybe the people I fought has been. I've always fought undefeated people and not many knockouts. Unlike people who have 15 fights, 15 knockouts, it's because they fought nobodies. But if you look at my record, 7 of my fights are with undefeated people. So, and this guy's another one who's undefeated. So we'll see.
I'm not asking you to overlook anything, but you're a fighter that's come out. You were with Ultimate Boxer. That's where I first saw you. You've continued with Boxer, now platforming on Sky Sports. What is the Zack Chelli trajectory? What is it that you ultimately want out of your career? Because you're still young, you're still fresh, and obviously there's still room for improvement.
Well, I was meant to fight for that British title. That's what I really wanted, but apparently they're going to try and make that happen in September around that time. So hopefully after the British title, the sky's the limit. After I get a British, I'll confirm my place for 12 rounds, and I want, God willing, a world title.
And for you, looking on as a boxing fan, I'm going to presume that you like the sport yourself. When you look at this card, what is the fight that you're looking forward to most watching? If you could literally sit ringside and watch the fight,
I'm actually looking forward to a lot of the fights. The Savannah Marshall one, I'm actually looking forward to that. See if she beats this one and she go back to Cruiser Shields, because that fight was great. I was there at the O2 Arena. Brilliant fight for the women's night as well. Ben Whitaker, I'm looking forward to seeing him fight. It's been a few years since we've seen each other. We kind of were rivals and friends in a GB camp. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to seeing Callum Simpson, another super middleweight. So yeah, it's a pretty exciting card. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing myself.
The super middleweight division, a good division to be in. When you look at fighters and you look at their styles and you believe in yourself, you know what you're capable of. If you could choose a fighter to fight, which one would it be? Like, you'd really want to challenge them.
I think an exciting fight would be me and Caleb Plant, because he's a bit flashy. I think he's a bit like Sims. He's flashy, so I like to beat him. He'll bring a good name, bring good money, so I'll be happy for that one.
We love it.
Yeah.
Positive words from an exciting fighter. Listen, if you don't already, get behind Zack Chelli. He's one of these that is a bit of an anomaly. He's very, very skilled. And we look forward to seeing you out on Saturday.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Hi, and thank you for watching October Red Boxing. Like, subscribe, and tap the bell for notifications. You can also find us on Instagram at October Red Boxing and on Twitter, October Red UK. And remember, at October Red, we stay ready.